Hello horror fans, and welcome back to Dredge. In the last episode, I unsuccessfully tried to find the photographer, and so in the time since that episode, I went ahead and took a look, and I found that she is actually going to be over here. So that's where we're gonna go ahead and head out for here in just a little bit. Let's make sure we already got everything out of our ship that we need to. Yes, we did. But yeah, I went ahead and looked online because I was struggling to find her, and I was incorrect as to where she was. She's actually a bit further away than I had expected. So, from the map here, we're heading out, and we just need to basically head in that direction, I'd say. Actually, we need to... yeah, that's gonna get us there. Alright, now I have gone out much earlier than I normally do. Hopefully this does not cost me. Okay. Saw something glowing there. That was a little odd. What type of fish are these? I have been catching these and then having to throw them back. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get one this time. Alright. Now we're heading out nice and early because I want to make sure that we get to this place and are able to get back in a reasonable time. So we're not going to worry about anything else. We are going straight for this location. What are these? We don't have the ability to get those. Yeah, we need abyssal for that. Alright. Well, you know what? Hopefully soon enough we will have the abyssal rod. But yeah, this is where the photographer is, evidently. Very excited about that. Hey, there are some dolphins. Very cool to see. Alright. Now this time I'm not going to have to throw the other fish back. Let me just move him around here. We'll put him there. This guy will get right over here. There we go. You know what? We could probably just dock at her place at night too. So we might as well do some dredging and stuff while we're out here. I mean, might as well see what we can see. We'll head back the next day then. Seems like a logical idea to me. Alright. That's a unique fish. Red snapper. Haven't caught one of those before. And now I got two of them. That works fine for me. Alright, we got some bad weather going on here. Alright. Ahem, hello. Sorry, would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me, let me see. He rummaged through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I won't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses. I'll mark it on your map where I think I lost them. Alright. So, let's go ahead and see here. We got the red snapper, so that's great. And then... So we're actually there, not where I thought we were going to be. Alright. So we need to go up to there. I think we can do that still in the day. Is this the right direction? You know, the problem is I don't have any room for any of that stuff. Oh, wow. Alright, we got some orcas here. Alright. Well, I'm going to head back to my area, and then hopefully I'll come back and get her stuff for her. I really wish that my engines were faster than they are. The seas are getting rough too. We are actually in deep water this time. There was something down there, but I don't have any room for it. So I think I'm gonna play it safe and stop here. Rest through the night here. You know, I do have this key also that actually might be something he's wanting. Let me make some room for it real fast. Let me just put this over in my storage. And then we'll take this, put it over here, and let's go to the ruined mansion with it. Collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head, now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. Ability unlocked. Haste. Otherworldly speed at a price. Now go, we have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast, toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map where you may begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what do they mean? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its power towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. The word of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before, but 2 decades ago I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it, those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look for relics? My intuition tells me the current has carried some debris to southeast toward Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I've already marked a location on your map where you can begin your search. Alright. So, nothing. I'll be going. Now let's go ahead and rest until it's at least light out. Then we'll undock. Let's go ahead and see here. Alright, so definitely have to be careful with that because, yeah, it does look like I could burn out the engine. Alright, check the pot. Let's pick it up. Alright, so I'm going to need to go get rid of stuff here before I can pick it up. Let's go ahead and dock. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks toward the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry, I mistook it for a vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. Interesting. Alright, let's sell all these. Let's go to my storage. Sell that one. And let's see what else I've got here. Nothing really I want to move or anything of that nature, so let's undock. We need to get our 2 pots here, though. Trophy. Nice. Alright, so we've got our 2 pots. Need to be careful, don't want to run aground. Alright, let's sell all of our stuff. Then let's go ahead and take our pots over to the shipwright. Get those repaired. Then we will go ahead and undock. And we will go ahead and change over to the pots so we can put them back out as we're leaving. Alright, then we want to go ahead and switch over to the haste and then see on the map here where it is that we're wanting to go. So we're wanting that one. He wants to go over there, but I want to go over here. So basically a bit to the right of where we are. Gonna gently get through those. Make sure this is the right one that we're going towards. Yep, definitely looks like it. Alright. Don't need to blow out a motor. But I do like the fact that I'm getting a lot better speed out of it. Alright. I actually want to go around this place. But I do need to check this just to make sure. It looks like it's fish though, not a shipwreck. So not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a shipwreck in this case. Just like this. Alright. Not what I was looking for, but I'll take it. Alright. It's a doubloon. I am in the right place though, am I not? Oh, wait a second. What do we have here? Collection of cases that have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents in the waves. Look for valuables. Photography equipment. Alright, so that I think is what we were looking for. Alright, so now I need to get back to K4. It's going to be right over here. Alright, I don't have much choice. I've got to go for her place. It's the closest that I've got. This is very creepy. Really push my engines there. Alright, let's dock. Ooh, alright.
Oh.
You have the lenses. Oh, I do hope that have not been been damaged by the seawater. She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed. Nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy, at least. As promised, you can take my spare camera. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you wanted some advice on locating wildlife to photograph, just say the word. Tell me about large fish. I suspect you're more knowledgeable in this particular area than I am. There are a few shark species around, most notably the huge whale shark. They tend to prefer the warm waters around Stellar Basin. They're completely harmless, as I'm sure you know, but do be careful around them. You wouldn't want your propellers causing them any injury. Anything else? Tell me about the mammals. While still relatively scarce, I believe a few cetaceans, that's whales and such, can be found in the deeper waters around here. You might be lucky enough to spot a pod of bottlenose dolphins or killer whales. They've been known to swim alongside boats. As for the larger whales, I've heard humpbacks, sperm whales, and even the odd blue whale have been sighted in the area. Doesn't surprise me to hear that their numbers have dwindled. What with Ingfel's whaling endeavors, hopefully their populations will recover in time. Anything else? Tell me about birds. You'll hear quite a wide variety of birdsong from the islands, though I suspect they're all too small to spot from your boat. There's sure to be a few larger species, gulls and ravens, loitering around the more active docks looking for morsels of food. The ruins of Devil's Spine host a few breeding pairs of sea hawks. You're bound to hear them calling to each other, though they're quite elusive. Tell me about reptiles. I'm glad you asked. Not many consider reptiles when they think of the ocean. Loggerhead turtles are a common sight in the temperate waters around the Narrows and Gale Cliffs, though they can be hard to spot in the water. When it comes to larger reptiles, they don't get any bigger than the saltwater crocodiles. The mangroves of Twisted Strand are the perfect environment for them. Alright. So, that was good to hear. Now, let's go to the boat. Let's put... Oh, I don't have storage here, so I gotta take them back with me. Then I'll be able to put them in storage. Alright. So... we're all good on all that. Let's sleep till at least 4 o'clock here. And the reason I want to sleep later this time is because I actually want to see if I can take some pictures while I'm out here. Alright, so it sort of freezes time and they can move around. Got it. Alright, that's the abyssal, which I don't have. Let's see what this is over here. Oh, need the abyssal rod for it. Might as well catch a few eels. Why not? I think I can fit this. Huh. I might actually just not be able to fit it, period. Alright, I can actually fit it up there, so let's see. Need to move this down there. Does that give me enough room? Well, almost. There we go. That actually works out alright that way. Let's go ahead and turn those in. While we're at it, I like it. I like the fact that it takes a screenshot for you as you do it. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll go to the fishmonger here. We'll sell him all our fish. And then I want to go to my storage and actually get the stuff out of my storage. All these things to take across to the guy on the other side who will buy them from me. Oh, that's a horror. Three-headed cod? Alright then. Well, let's go over here. Dock. Sell all our trinkets. Get that money. Undock. I like the photo taking option, it's very cool. Perfect. You know what? I don't need this light on all the time. I mean, I do stay out a little bit at night, but not terribly, so don't think it's really a necessity. Let's go ahead and dock, sell all our fish here to the fishmonger. Sell a total. We've lives for profit. Perfect. Alright, and we did get another anomaly here, so that works out well. We're still missing one of the cod anomalies, and one of the, or the aberrations for that, and one of the aberrations for the small fish as well. So, gotta keep catching those. There's an eel aberration we're looking for, and a couple of the other ones of the flatfish. So, all good things to know. Alright. When do I get an abyssal rod? I have to get one of these for it, which is interesting. Not sure how I get to that. Very curious about that. Probably it's going to be a gift from the collector in the end, or something of that nature. But alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for the next episode of Dredge.